speaker is not working properly. Continue. Oh. Yeah. Game are done. Hello, and I thank you for joining me, Rooster Jones, here on the Rooster Show. And I got today a band that's the name says it all, Crackwhore Babies. And I'm gonna have David here with me right now. Hey, David, what's up?
Hey,
man?
can you see me?
Hey,
How you doing?
doing good. Yeah, you hear me good?
Yeah, more or less. I'm gonna ask them to turn the music,
Yeah, I can
and then I
hear
hear
you.
you better. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, that's a pretty nice looking place, man. He's sitting in an electric chair, Tris. Anyway, is that an electric?
Okay.
Is that an electric chair? Your chair, is that an electric chair?
Yeah, it is.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. So where are you at right now? Okay, first of all, let's start off. Okay, you're the Crackwhore Babies. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you. Uh, so your name is just it cracks me up every time I say it. I love it.
1 second. I'm just gonna turn up the volume.
Okay.
Oh, now you're perfect.
Okay, Tessie. Hello.
Good.
Okay, your name is pretty funny, man. I love it. It's do you get a lot of eyeballs and questions of why you came up with the Crackwhore Babies?
Well, it's a punch in the stomach, right? And
Yeah.
I like to provoke, and so yeah, that's got stuck there.
How did it come to you? Like, what were you thinking when you came up with that name?
Well, I was gonna do a bad joke and say you have to ask my mom that.
Still got the hanger.
But I'm not gonna. But I'm not here about to talk about family, right?
Yeah, no. We don't want to get into that. That's right. Oh, so where are you from? Tell the fans where you're from.
I'm from Germany originally.
Germany.
But I've been moving all over Europe in my life.
And where are you at
and
right
I live
now?
in Spain.
You're in Spain.
I'm
Okay.
in Spain.
That's
sunny island of Mallorca. Really small island in the middle of nature.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Let me fix something here real quick. This is acting up a little bit.
Some good people here.
Wonderful. And obviously they like the scene. I mean, they have a whole bar after it, right? A goth rock bar.
Yeah. We're surrounded by the sea here.
That's awesome.
It's nice. I mean, yeah, it's nice. It's like Europe's Africa.
That's wonderful. So you got a massive show coming up, huh? You stoked about it? About the festival?
Playing on Dark Mat Festival on 10th or 11th of May. I hope it's because if it's the 11th, it's like I can't party, you know. Hope it's gonna they put me on the 10th.
Oh,
I can enjoy the rest of the festival too.
And
coming up in May, and
that's wonderful. I'm really happy for you because that's really neat. Actually, you got some really big headlining bands. It seems like most of the bands are headliners.
Yeah, there's quite big bands coming up.
It's
Southern Europe's biggest there is.
Are you a little nervous?
And it's 2 days. It's gonna be quite fun.
Yeah. You a little nervous?
A little bit, yeah. I haven't been on stage for quite some time. But yeah, it's,
You took a
we're
little
all
break.
family.
Took a little break from being on the stage. How come?
No, well, the thing is that all my equipment stolen some years ago, and well, I didn't have anything left. And a musician without instruments is like, well, it's like the guy without balls, more or less.
I got you. I hear you. I
So
actually know
I
that
had to
feeling.
save up and start to equipment back, and because I didn't have any insurance or anything, so I was like, had to wait a couple of years to have all my equipment. Because I'll do everything modular. I don't use presets. I don't use keyboards. I don't use computers. I just work with analog equipment. And well, modular synths are expensive, and so
Yeah.
it took me a couple of years to have enough stuff to be able to make music again.
Wonderful.
But yeah, that's now.
And so tell me about your creative process. How do you come about creating your music? What's your inspiration?
I really liked music since and I started playing the violin at 6. And with 7, I was already in a jazz band in Berlin. And well, then I learned piano, and I just from there, And then I studied audio engineering later on after finishing school, and well, music is sort of my life. It's my best friend.
Yeah, I can understand that. I have a passion for writing music too. I absolutely love it. It's a way to escape and I don't know, come up with realizations.
It's a means to express feeling, heartache, happiness, everything you can channel through music, and it really helps.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, what's one of your most challenging parts with creating music through the analog? And is it kind of a little bit hard, or? I honestly, because of my I play guitar, I play bass. I play a lot of the basic instruments, but I have never worked with doing analog and stuff like that. So tell me about
modular synthesis. You have to create everything yourself. It's like you don't have any. It's like you have to create every sound from zero.
Yeah.
And I don't use drumming either. I do everything with my modular synths, and well, it's like I like to just create noise, and sometimes I like a noise, and then I make a photo, to where the knobs go and everything. And
I get you.
That's for funny. A while, and yeah, because I can't save anything, it's like use it in the moment.
And we can't trust our memory,
No, that's why I make photographs.
Yeah, photo. It's this song. That's funny.
A little video, next to
it. That's awesome. So, okay. So, what's your inspiration, though? Tell me what inspires you to write your music.
Life itself. Everything. I don't like things I like. Everything can be inspiration.
Okay.
Even ex-girlfriends can be inspiration. You can get inspiration from everywhere.
That could be a really good inspiration, actually.
Yeah, it can.
Why is this song so hateful? Because of you. Tell me about some of your fondest memories since you started your band. What are some of the things that you love the most about yeah?
Well, there's been quite a few, really. I mean, it's not my first band neither,
Oh, well, tell me.
Probably was. I've been in bands since early 2000s, and back then when we got off the festival, that was quite great for us. And I imagine right now, to be able to play the Dark Bat Festival, that's another really great point for me. And yeah, well, everything's like seems to go great. I mean, most people seem to like it, you know, even though, well, it's quite basic, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tried to do minimalist death rock post-punk music, but do it electronically, which is what most people don't do and most people hate as well.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, I was one of them that said, if there's no guitar, you know, it sucks, you know. But right now, it's like I don't need a guitar because I can make a guitar with my modular synthesizer. It just sounds just the same,
Sure,
more or less.
Well, if you need a guitarist in the future to help with a couple tracks, I can help you out with that.
Sure, man.
So.
Yeah, happy to. Always have to collaborate with everybody, you know, because I mean, we're all the one big family, you know, in the scene, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, it is. That's true.
Yeah.
We are one dark family.
Out, isn't it? Friends don't know. You know?
But so, what's one of your favorite tracks that you have that you enjoy the best? You enjoy to play it live? What's one of your favorites?
So far, I think it's because I wrote it on Halloween night.
Okay.
Last Halloween, and I recorded in the same week.
Oh wow! Yeah, you said that was Trick or Treat.
And yeah.
Okay.
I wrote that on Halloween night. And
okay.
Because I didn't go out. I felt sick of partying, and it's always the same, you know. And on Halloween, everybody like dresses up in black and everything. You don't know who to talk to, you know, because everybody looks like a goblin. And then suddenly, it's like you pick the appointment. So I thought this Halloween I'm not gonna go out. I'm gonna stay home, and then it just came, you know. And
yeah.
And I thought, oh yeah, that sounds more or less all right. And I had fun on Halloween on my own with my synthesizers, just making, you know. And yeah, so I would say right now this is my favorite track.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, it's pretty damn good actually. I like it. I enjoy it. So you do collaborate with other bands? Have you collaborated with?
I have, but I'm not doing it right now. I always end up fighting the drummers, you know.
Okay.
It's like, especially, you know, it's like, if it's a song that I've written myself, you know, and the drummer is like, oh, you're going too fast, you know, and it's like, you're going to tell me how fast I'm going, you know, it's you that's too slow. Because I fucking wrote the song, you know. and the modular synthesizers, they don't discuss with me, you know, they don't argue.
Yeah.
They just do what I tell them to it, and then they play on. And I like not having to argue with anybody, you know, it's like, I'm sick of arguing.
Yeah, I get you. What's sad is that you don't have problems with drummers because a lot of death rock, it seems like it's best to have a live drummer, you know, a real drummer, you know, like Christian Death, you know, and all them, you know, that you know,
they just
have such a nice sound because death rock is basically just really amazing punk rock. Oh, I call it punk. It's more punkish, you know. It's more a punk rock type of goth sound, and which sounds better usually with a live drummer. So that kind of sad that you know you don't get along with drummers. But you do a good job as it is. I'm gonna give you credit with that. You do good with it. Yeah, you do fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, plus my drums can sound like a can, or they can sound like a metal barrel, you know. It's like it's not like the classic sound.
I really don't know any drummers, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess I got a couple friends on Facebook, but that's it. So
I know a couple, but let them to it, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't. So yeah,
I can tell you a drummer's joke now.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know how you recognize a drummer that's in front of your door, you know?
How?
Because the knocking increases with, you know, the velocity, and they don't know when to come in.
That's a good one.
It sounds like drummers hate drummers, you know? It's just I've had my
That's
fair arguments with them in the past.
that's funny. You're like you're not a racist, but you're anti-drummerist.
Well, I'm not anti-drum. The drummers that I work with, were like, I'm against the ones I worked with. Not all drummers,
All right. Okay, in case there's a drummer listening, we love you still, drummers. Okay, whatever, maybe. So tell me, covers. Do you do work on covers at all, or you just mainly stick to do your own?
No, I don't do covers. I just do my own material.
That's right. Yeah, it's not like it's freaking glorified karaoke time. So that's all I think of that.
So many color.
So there's some bands that just spend too much time on trying to do covers when you could have already come up with your own stuff, a full album worth, but here you are dicking around trying to work on other people's crap. So yeah,
yeah.
Good for you. I don't believe in doing covers either.
No. Just I want to do my own stuff,
I'm not saying I don't like karaoke. I do jam I do jam my karaoke when I get a chance. But
you give me 10 shots, and take me to karaoke, but I will sing anything.
Oh yeah, you'll be up there doing Britney Spears. Bust out Britney Spears, man. Anyways,
I probably sound really weird. But yeah, but if you have a band, in our last band I was in, and it was like he wanted to sort of a cover band.
Yeah.
But it was like 6 gifted musicians in the room with you, and you're spending all the time of doing other people's crap instead of just doing something of our own,
Yeah.
Which is come on, if you've got musicians that actually know their shit, then do something proper and not cover somebody else's work. There's so many cover pictures. Well, I don't like cover bands either normally. I'm becoming a hater now.
I did see a pretty decent cover band in Vegas when I lived out there, and they did Devo, and they would come out and they would do like coming out decked out like Devo and do all their stuff like Devo would, and then all of a sudden they would switch over and be doing B-52s, and then it's like, and then they would start dancing like them and looking like them, and it was actually pretty darn funny. They were pretty dang good. But
that sounds cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to actually party watching it. But besides that, yeah, I don't dig it. So you're
no, it's better if you can material.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe if you can get your own.
Well, there's so much more pride in it
nice.
too.
Well,
you have so much more pride when you write your own music,
Yeah, it does. You have sort of, yeah. Well, plus it's nice to contribute. It hasn't been done before, to create something new and do something new. And I think music is something which is going to live forever. It's a way to like leave something good behind for humanity, because most people just fuck up in life, and once they die, that's it. And nobody's gonna ever remember them ever again, because why? And what for? And having contributing for positiveness in humanity, but music is always positive, even if it's aggressive music, it still can help you in a way.
Yeah.
And I'd like to leave something behind, that is going to be good for humanity and not shite, because we're already fucking up as it is as a species.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Talk about that.
That's a whole nother interview, a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, we were pretty fucked up as humans. I mean,
we're working everything.
Yeah, I agree. We're fucking up this nation, our country, or our world, or our environment, and everything. So, and we're just pieces of shit as human beings. Period. But so Yeah, it'd be nice to leave something behind that that is timeless, you know. I still
Yeah, that's
listen
positive, you know.
I still listen to bands that are in the 50s and 60s and all that. And
Yeah,
I love those eras. I mean, they really knew how the animals, the mamas and the papas, and all those people from back in the day. You know that they really knew how to write
yeah.
music.
Screaming
You know.
well, and yeah, there's great bands. I mean, music has been always great, really.
Yeah,
I mean, it's timeless.
timeless, definitely. So yeah. So what's your favorite part of being a musician? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't do anything else. Well, no, that's not true. But well, I don't know. I like the freedom. I mean, well, all music is different. You know, so for myself, I like to express myself to whatever I want, be happy with what I'm doing, and make other people happy too. You know,
Yeah.
same that's for me. It's like flowers. You know, if somebody tells me, "Oh, I love that song," and I'm like, "Man, great, thank you,
Yeah.
and thank you. I'm really glad that you like it." You know, and well, I don't think a politician does ever get to hear that. You know.
No, exactly not. No, no. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts actually is when playing live. I love playing live. Just that feeling, the energy you get from the
Well,
crowd, you know, when you know you're killing it, you know, you're doing a good job, you know, and it's just there was
well, the
this
only thing I hate about playing live is all the fucking light in your face, you know.
okay, that part I can agree with you. It does get
Some
hot. It does get
Yeah,
freaking
you know,
hot up
sometimes
there.
like
Some
before I
people some people
always go up with sunglasses.
yeah.
Always went up on stage with sunglasses. And people, man, you look cool enough without the sunglasses. You know, it's like, yeah, but I like to see something. You know,
Yeah.
I see fuck
People just don't get
all
it.
fucking lights
It
in my
gets
face.
so hot up there.
I still gotta see where my yeah, and you gotta see where your keys are. You know, if you're blinded like all around, you know, it's like yeah, well then go with sunglasses. You know, and then see half of it. You know. So yeah, that's one thing I hate playing live. I think.
Yeah, it was funny. I played in a town next to me here, and my E string, the very top E string, broke right at the beginning of the song, and it was my last
Oh
track.
shit.
And it was like I had like the drums kicked in, and I had like not even like 7 seconds before I had to start jamming the guitar because it had a little intro. And so I want to, you can see me in the video. I grab it and I rip the string off, and then I just went at it and still jammed it. I jammed the song, and it ended up being freaking really good. It's ended up turning out really
Sometimes
nice.
that happens.
It did. It turned out freaking
I mean,
bomb. It
yeah,
and
it
right at the
does
end,
happen.
this guy walks right in front of the video. My wife was recording, and the guy walks right in front of the video and says, "Fuck yeah!" And that was the end of it. It was. I'll send you the video later. It was pretty cool. I
Do
think
some
I
keys.
got it on YouTube somewhere.
Cool, cool. Yeah, no, well, these things happen. One concert and my well, we're quite,
Yeah,
you know, musician spurt, you know.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the concert, I was like saying the next song, and my guitarist comes to me and says, "Dude, I've forgotten the song." And I was like, you know, just follow me. You know, it was a festival, you know. I mean, there was quite a lot of people there, you know. And I was like, what a bastard, you know. What do you mean you forgot the song, you know? And no, but it turned out great because you really went off, you know. And but it sounded brilliant in the end, you know, mixed with the stuff I was doing on the synth. And yeah, funny experience because I was mad at him for 1 second, but at the end of the song, I was like, dude, you saved it, you know, great job.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you so you don't have anybody you work with at all at times? Like it's just
No,
everything
I do
you?
everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'm the
pretty neat.
recording artist because I study audio engineering. I do everything by myself. I produce myself, everything out of my own pocket, and I don't have any bosses in this way. You know, I do what I want, and because I had some experience with people that want to sign me. About 2005, I think it was. We were offered to sign with a German record company,
Yeah.
but they didn't want musicians. They wanted like somebody who can play the act and can sell the shit. You know, they didn't want to. They didn't want an artist. They wanted it. You know, and I had to fucking pay to get out. I mean, well, my dad left me the money actually because I didn't have the cash. And thanks, Dad, if you're watching. Well, but then I do everything on my own because this way I rule, and I say, you know, I want this song, and I might get censored, but that's another problem, you know.
Yeah, we can deal with that later. So that kind of goes with the next your dad situation. Kind of goes with the next question. Do you have anybody that you'll like to acknowledge and thank you, say thanks to for helping you get where you're at? Sorry, my throat.
Well, I'd like to thank my ex-girlfriend for a brilliant microphone.
No goodness.
Well, she got me a real microphone. You know, it's black and you know, and thanks to her, and I'd like to thank my other ex-girlfriend for giving me a butt. You know, because I was really like in a really depressed, sort of not doing anything, and she sort of woke me up again. You know. And I'd like to thank my dad too for like letting go and letting me the money when I had, and my friends for being supportive. And yeah, right people, well, neighbors too that didn't call the police, you know, when they could have done because the noise was too loud. I really been coming around and knocking on the door and said, dude, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Tuesday. We got to work tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Things like that. I mean, yeah, I'm grateful for those things. Definitely, yeah.
That's good. That's good. So I will be honest with you. Our time's kind of come up to an end right now, but I would like to. Is there some time that you can probably do a little show for us?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay, let's try to set that up, and then yeah, I'd love to get that going. We'll do a nice live little intro, and then a live show, and let you go at it. And
yeah, sure.
What's your beer of choice, by the way? What are you drinking?
My what choice?
What are you drinking?
Right now I'm drinking beer. Right now I'm drinking beer, Estrella Galicia, which is like it's
there.
And it's Spanish beer.
Oh, it's a Spanish beer.
And this was and that's my favorite drink actually. And otherwise it's like bourbon. Bourbon.
Right on. And what's the name of that place?
But my favorite liquor is wheat.
Is what? I'm sorry. It went out.
Favorite is wheat.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Definitely my favorite too.
Normally I don't drink in between weekdays. I might go out but in between weeks I just smoke and happy this way, you know.
Oh, I hear some music going on. What was that?
Yeah, it's this thing right now.
Is that you?
No. I can ask them to
we should have done that in the beginning.
They asked me to, but the thing is that they did not realize that I was into your house, so I think they're still circling the airport.
So, what was the name of that place you're in? Transylvania? What?
It's called Pennsylvania.
Oh,
and it's a great place. I can give you a tour around if you'd like.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, we have time. Go for it. Yeah,
it's a great place, you know, because the both owners, they used to be for theater doing like makeup and shit, and then they built stuff. So and they had a wax museum here on Mallorca, and then they turned it bar. And I'm just gonna give you a tour around, right?
Yeah, go for it.
You have the room where I am. You've got the electric chair, and you've got Frankenstein there in his
Ooh, I like
Well, you got Freddy
Frankenstein.
Krueger over there,
Freddy, I like
and
Freddy.
you have Jason over here, I think it is.
Yes, that's Jason. Yes, it is.
And well, there's us. Hello.
Oh no, there we are. Ooh, that was horrible.
And then we've got this, like the place where I used to say, you know, it's got Dracula there, and you've got the Samara from The Ring up there coming out the telly.
Yeah, that's badass. Oh god, I want to
And
go.
we have Nosferatu.
Oh, there's our buddy. Hey, what's up, Nosferatu?
Yeah, and there's Pennywise over there. Also coming out.
Yeah,
Well, of course, everybody knows her.
Oh.
And there's a little theater production.
Oh, you're going out.
And we've got the girl from The Exorcist as well, like sitting here.
Oh, there she is.
Ready to finger herself with a crucifix.
Yes, she does have her finger.
And even her head turns around. They've got a moat, and her head turns around sometimes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And well, then we've got the owner of the place. It's called Tony. Tony, say hi.
Hi, hi Tony. Cheers.
And well, that's pretty much it. I mean, well, we've got
pretty much
Chucky
it.
doll over here.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude, that's a really really cool place. That's one of the coolest I've ever seen.
It's our like, it's where we come at, where we meet all of us in between.
Does it have a restaurant too? Does it like serve food?
They do have a restaurant. Yeah, you can eat here and like no.
Actually, it went perfect.
It dropped perfectly. Yeah, no, it's a great place. We can drink here, you know, we can eat. It's open every day of the week except Sundays. And yeah, it's lovely.
That is
good atmosphere, good everything.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate you very much for taking time to talk to me, and I really love this.
Me.
Oh, I love it. I love you, man. You're a great guy, man. I appreciate you, David.
And, thank you, man. You too.
And I can't wait to continue to see you grow in your music and get bigger and be have Clan of Zymox open for you one day. How about that?
Yeah, it would be great.
Anyways, man, bless you and your success, and appreciate your project, and I got your back, and I'll talk to you soon about
thank you very much,
a
dude.
live performance. Okay. All right, you take care of yourself,
thanks,
buddy. Man. Take care of yourself,
you too,
and
man.
I'll talk to you soon. Probably in a few minutes on my phone.
Dude, thanks.
All right. Cheers.
Bye. Take care.
Bye, bud.
Cheers.